course was built in 1924, and the first hole has that tree right in the middle of it. We're here at Lake Lackawanna, built in 1924, when 100 share owners decided to build a golf course. This is a nice 9-hole course built in the 20s, and it's almost hidden, so let's take a look.
This game's so pricey for me. I'm swinging high, I'm swinging low, but my wallet's where the pain will show. If I ruled the course, let me tell you, friend, we'd all be playing till the daylight ends. Golf ain't free, but if it's up to me, tee times for all, like they're meant to be.
Each one of these holes here at this 9-hole course, it's more of an executive course, but it's a must play if you're trying to play every public golf course in New Jersey. But it's very strategically designed with bunkers right before the greens, and these are kind of more of a fairway bunker here. And throughout the golf course, you can see some of the original homes that are still here today. Back then, houses were about $150 with $25 down, a lot cheaper nowadays, you can see. And then there's massive homes. And then the ones they're building is a stream that forks through the golf course. Originally, there was only 100 homes. Now there sits 300 homes, and they're well over $150 when they were first purchased. It was one of the residents that actually designed this golf course here, John Rasbach, who actually designed the layout of the course. He also put together a private beach and a boat ramp. There's also the island that sits in the middle of the lake, which was called Snake Island. At the backdrop here on some of these holes, because there's small greens.
Grateful to finally get out to this golf course. That's just a 9-hole facility, but it's the courses that we like to play. Get out there and even play it before you get out to another course. And when checking in, it was quite an experience. Not sure if they were open. There was someone playing the course out there, so I figured let me go ask around for the second time.
I wanted to play here for quite some time. So it's 1924 built. It's that old, the course? Wow, that's old. Yeah.
Now the course sits right beside a body of water that is approximately 109 acres of surface area, so it's pretty big. The lake lies at the foot of the Hopatcong Mountains in the south side of Route 607. The lake was created from 3 separate farms within a damming of Lubbers Run, which is just south of the course. These properties included these 3 farms as highlighted, which was then originally purchased to Richmond Hills Investment Company. This company was responsible for the overall design of the lake and the construction of the dam, which was designed by A.L. Colson, a professional engineer, and built by MacArthur Brothers Contracts. At the end of 1910, we saw several changes within property. There was 2 owners, kind of subdivided half of each of the properties, but then overall W.C. Reeves Company purchased all of the property from the 2 owners. The lake originally operated as a summer community on over 60 acres surrounding the lake. A number of residents around the lake formed, creating a realtor development, and then the purchase of the rights along with the lake from the Reeves Company and the realtor company, together with the country club, the 9 holes, formed a corporation from the sole purpose of developing properties. The new company was named Lake Lackawanna Investment Company, and that is the one you're seeing today in 1925. This investment company brought together 100 share owners, as mentioned earlier in the video. So a lot of actual history forming prior to us even getting there building a golf course. I like to see that. But with the rich history of the 1920s in New Jersey, you got to get out there. There's a lot of cool pieces of history throughout the golf course. My overall feel to it was, again, I like these courses in comparison to the other ones. You get out there, you can walk 5 of these courses if you wanted to, but you know, that's got to be your decision. Some people, they get frustrated playing these courses because they're not as nice, but you're never going to break the bank, and more importantly, you're going to go out there, you're going to get some exercise. You can play a little bit more if you want to. I don't know if it's unlimited golf. I would have to go back. I would say you play this one time, you're probably going to want to go play another course. But I enjoyed it. This was my eagle putt here on one of the remaining holes. I think this was number 7. But yeah, it was the first eagle of the year.
Yes.
And no driver was involved, which is pretty
Yes.
interesting.
Oh my God, an eagle. I'm like, now I did go 7 iron, 6 iron, 7 iron on this hole, so it's an interesting eagle, but it is an eagle.
And the course was about $20 to play. I think it was under $20. I think maybe 16 out the door, but don't quote me. There's no, well, there is riding actually. Now that I think about it, you can ride the course if you wanted to as well, probably a little bit more. And the course stretches a total of 2,240 yards with a par of 34. There's no slope here on the scorecard. I'm probably going to keep the scorecard because for some reason I enjoyed this course very much. And I don't know if it was because it had a little bit of everything. The elevation at the end
All right, the final hole. It's
kind of gave it that it has everything within a compound amount of golf. And I think nowadays you're seeing people doing too much with a lot, and you have to simplify your golf, and I think here that's what they did. And for the last maybe 100 and something years they've been doing that. So hats off to the facility, and hopefully we get out there and play a course like this in the near future. Anytime you see a course like that, it is seasonal, so they are going to be open at certain times of the year. That's going to do it for our quick golf review. Keep a lookout for more golf reviews to come.